This video explains how to construct a parallelogram in Geometers Sketchpad using the compass or circle tool and the straight edge or segment tool. To start, press the fourth button down, which is the segment tool, and construct a segment by pressing down on a spot to make the first point and by pressing down on another spot to make the second point. It's more helpful in this video if you construct larger segments. Make another segment going in a different direction so that it intersects your first segment. And again, try to make it as long as possible so that you can continue with the construction without any difficulty. Next, we're going to select the point tool, which is the second button down, and we're going to construct a point where these two segments intersect. Then you're going to select the compass or circle tool, which is the third button down, and you're going to create a circle starting at the intersection point and extending as long as you would wish on one of the segments. Just make sure that your point is intersecting one of your segments. Next, select the point tool, which is again the second button down, and construct the other point where this circle intersects the segment. Because we used the first segment to make our circle, we don't have to construct another point here, it already exists. Repeat these last two steps, so click on the circle tool again, and then again start at the point of intersection, and you can go either smaller or larger, whichever you prefer. I'm going to go smaller, and then I'm going to select the point tool, and notice because it already intersects the line in the circle on this side, I only need the additional one over here. Then you're going to select the segment tool, or the fourth button down, and you're going to connect these four circle and segment intersection points to make your parallelogram. So here's one intersection point, here's another, there's the fourth one, and back to our first. Then we're going to hide our additional segments and points that we don't need, and our circles. And I could do the intersection in the middle, and then in order to get rid of the display here, you're going to go to Display, Hide Objects, or you can do Command H or Control H, depending on whether you have a Mac or a PC. And here is our parallelogram. We can verify that it's a parallelogram by measuring the segment lengths and angle measures. Let's do all the segments first. So I'm going to select all four of my segments, and then we're going to go to Measure Lengths. And what you can see here is that segment AB and segment DC are the same length, and then CA and BD are also the same length. Now let's do each angle individually. In order to do so, you have to select the 3 points, and they have to go in order, with your middle point being your vertex. So if I want to do angle A first, I have to do, say, B first, then A, then C, and then go to Measure Angle. And I'm going to keep going around ACD this time, Measure Angle, CDB, Measure Angle, and the last one, DBA, Measure Angle. And what you notice is that your two opposite angles are both 127.94 in this example. Yours are probably a little bit different. And then also these two angles are the same. Note, if you move some of these around, you can manipulate and see the different types of parallelograms that you have here. If you take point A and move it in and out, you'll see the different side lengths change and angle measures change, but your opposite sides will always be congruent, and so will your opposite angles. And I can do the same thing with point C. So again and again, you can see that the sides remain the same, which makes this shape a parallelogram always. I hope that you found this video helpful, and I hope that you have a great day.